Hi everybody, another update on the project, the MGB. Having had a mixed weekend the week before last where we had the problems with the battery, etc., we have moved on a little bit. What we did last weekend, we bled the brakes in the clutch, had a bit of an issue with that at first, but went out and got myself an easy bleed, which are a bit old school. I remember them from 20, 30 years ago. But anyway, I bought one from Halfords, which was really good, and bled the clutch, which with the easy bleed, it's a piece of cake. Also did the brakes, got a lot of discoloured fluid out the brakes, and obviously it's a touch of water in there, but all new fluid now, all pedals working, nice hard brake pedal, nice clutch action. So got it running, got it warmed up, everything was going well. This was last weekend, and then steam coming out the heater box. So obviously the matrix had a leak, so I was getting a lot of steam out the heater box. So again, stripped it all back down and put the new heater matrix in. It came out okay, but got a set of new seals for it, but putting back in was another story. It would not go back in the hole. So the new seal has a thick, hard rubber plastic, like plasticky rubber gasket, which has the holes in for the heater pipes that go into the cabin. I just couldn't get it in. It was just too, because you have to tilt it forward to miss the back of the seal of the bonnet opening. Then you have to push it in and then try and slide it in whilst also routing the cable, which I put a new one on for the flap control. Tried, and anyway, on my sort of fifth attempt, I thought Vaseline is the key. So I Vaselined the back of the bulkhead and put plenty of Vaseline on that new thick, it's like a hard block of rubbery plastic. Give it a good bit of Vaseline, right? And I'll tell you what, it slipped in a lot easier. In it went. So got all that nailed down, got the heater hoses back on, and also put I got a new on-off valve for the engine, fit that as well, bled it through, all working well. Then I got on the timing. We'll just go have a little look in the engine bay and we'll just go through that in a minute, okay? So we'll just have a little wander over. So the heater box, as I said before, was a bit of a wrestle, but we got it in and it's all working fine. Put myself a new temperature control valve onto the engine. That's all good, no leaks, everything good. Now then, I read a little tip on, I think it was the MG owner's website, about timing. So I'd already timed it up and it was running reasonably well. But there's a little trick you can't really see because I'm going to have light down there and I haven't got a torch with me. But the idea is you mark top dead centre, which is there's a groove on the flywheel. But obviously you check that with both valves fully open on number one, and the rotor arm pointing at number one segment on the distributor cap. So, and then I put a white mark on the first tooth, which is the top tooth, top dead centre. The website then said what you do is you rotate the engine, okay, clockwise until you get the top dead centre mark on your flywheel in line with the 20-degree mark, okay? And then you remark the flywheel with, I'll put a bit of yellow paint marker on it. So now I've got two marks. I've got the datum for top dead centre and I've got a yellow marker which I put on the outside edge of the flywheel. That gives you 20 degrees. You then mark halfway between the 12 and the 15 to give you 12.5 degrees, and that gives you basically 32 degrees of advance, the mark. So marked it up, started her up, got my timing light, and then what you do is you rev the engine like sort of 3/4 throttle until it stops advancing. So you'll see the yellow mark moving round. The yellow mark stops advancing and that's your maximum advance, and that's with the vacuum hose off. So I put my timing light on, and that ended up spot on. And then at idle, it ended up at about 12 degrees. And to be fair, running really well. So so really pleased with that. So next jobs, and there aren't that many left now. Service the brakes. The rear brakes are all brand new parts, which was a bonus. Front brakes have got nice, fairly recent calipers on. Need a bit of a run in, a bit rusty, but they hasn't been run for possibly 10 years, so need a bit of a spin round. But apart from that, it's coming on really well. So next job is check the oil level on the lever shocks, check the steering rack oil level on the rack, check the dash pots. John Twist recommends, of University Motors on YouTube, recommends you use EP90 in the dash pots, so I'm going to try that. And then I'm going to final check underneath, seal anything that needs sealing, re-underseal it, and then I can start on the interior. So at the moment, it's totally gutted, okay, ready to fit out. I've got full new carpets. I've got new seat covers to go on the seats. So I've got a fair bit of equipment already bought. So it's just, this is the nice part now. The hood's ready to go back on. I've got a nice tonneau cover, half tonneau to cover the hood when it's down. All the chrome work's on, number plates are on. So yeah, very, very close now. So yeah, really pleased. So again, if you, I don't think I'll ever be a YouTube millionaire, but if you like my videos, you can hit the like, or you can subscribe. And obviously, if you subscribe to my channel, I've got some videos from 2012. I built a Pembleton, which is a Morgan replica, which will be very interesting if you're interested in building cars from scratch. That's quite a nice thing. And then obviously I've got my boats and everything on there, so that's also quite interesting. But for now, I think we're up to date. But yeah, it is running sweet. I mean, I'll get a video running. I want to keep quiet this afternoon, so I don't want to cause too much noise. So I'm not going to run it this afternoon. But yeah, she runs sweet at the moment. Oh, I've got the a full set of exhaust mounts. Okay, brand new. Currently, the exhaust is actually hard mounted with like electrical all-round band, which has been welded to the exhaust and hard bolted to the floor. So obviously you get all the exhaust vibration going through the bodywork, which is a bit noisy. So I'm going to put the nice proper mounts on. It'll be a lot smoother, really nice, and not so many rattles. Okay, but working on these, you know, MGBs are fantastic. They're well made, well engineered for the day, and no technology, brilliant. It's what everyone needs. So that's it for now. So I'll see you on the next one.